With Gen Zs, there's one beautiful thing which I've seen. They know what they're doing. They're much more refined versions of our generation. I would say that if I would have met somebody who would have helped me understand sales when actually I was into technology so much, that's one thing which I miss apart. That if somebody could have told me about the importance of sales, the numbers and the stats say for themselves that the SME industry is definitely growing, and it's contributing to India in a lot much better way than it was in, let's say, 5 years back. We started in January 2021, and I think that was a Corona time. When Corona actually hit India, and all of us were caged in our houses, and the work from home was a new concept altogether. I was already working in a security company that point in time, and we were building a product out there. But then when we started working from home, suddenly the things started falling apart. Reason being, the team has never worked from home. The coordination became a little difficult. The kind of security problems which started arising during Corona, that were different altogether. The kind of attacks that started happening because the usage of online transactions, the usage of internet in terms of doing anything rapidly increased. So the chances of security attacks, the chances of cyber attacks definitely increased 100 times. When Corona started. So and then the problems were different. So me and my founder identified a few areas where we thought that offensive security is something which needs to be strengthened right now to make sure that the black hat attacker cannot attack, and if he attacks, it's difficult for him or her to hack that particular system of an enterprise. So I think that was a major problem that point in time. And if you see, 2021 was the year where major cyber attacks have happened. There were around 450 sort of attacks which happened in that year. So yes, we saw the problem. We tried to solve it, and we thought to give it a shot. So we met one day at the chai ki tapri outside our office, and we were like, okay, let's give it a shot. So yeah, that was a thought. And tomorrow, from the next day, we just started it, and yeah, we never looked back. I keep on reading a lot about so many exciting things people are doing in terms of leadership and disrupting the technology industry. But one of my favorites, or few of my favorites, I would say, is JRD Ratan Tata sir, and obviously. The Tata Group pioneers have been excellent in terms of leadership. So I love to follow them. I love what they preach. I can absolutely relate with them. When I started the organization, they were all Gen Zs, which we hired. And that's so difficult to deal with these people. They're so much talented than you. They're so much relevant than you in the industry. So you have to keep up with them. And you cannot keep up with them till the time you're trying to dictate them. So I think there's one saying in his book that if you want to lead the set of men, you have to lead with affection. So I think that was a phenomenal thing which I read at that point in time, and till now I think I can say that we have one of the best culture in our organization right now in India. So yes, he's my favorite. With Gen Zs, there's one beautiful thing which I've seen. they know what they're doing. So initially, back in the times when we did our engineering, we did it because our parents told us to. Most of us, I wouldn't say that a lot of people, all of them were not aware. Some of them were aware, but then major chunk of people were not aware what exactly they are stepping into. पापा ने बोला तो आपने कर लिया engineering, and then we moved further, and then the things proceeded basically, and we worked hard. Whichever work was given to us, we worked hard. Now this Gen Z is very smart. If they know beforehand that what they want to do in life, what they're good at, and what they can excel. So when you have a conversation with them, you quickly get an understanding that this person is going to nail in this particular field. So I think that sets the boundaries very clear that okay, if this guy is good for marketing, he's going to do marketing only. No sales, no anything else. They don't do anything outside the scope of work, I would tell you. But then whatever they do in their scope of work, they do it in an excellent way. They're much more refined versions of our generation, I would. Specifically in the area of cybersecurity, we realized that there's a huge gap in terms of the demand and supply, the kind of talent which is needed in the industry, and the kind of people which are interested to join security. The skill set is not matching. I mean, the industry expectations are a little high compared to what we have in the market. So we have our cybersecurity trainings where we work on live projects with the students, with the internship candidates. We basically collaborate with multiple colleges on small innovative projects which involve cybersecurity and AI. And we try to train these people and get job ready. So that is one way in which we are contributing a little to this industry right now in terms of technology. And honestly, I'll tell you one thing, and the kind of talent you're getting from tier 2, tier 3 cities, my God. I mean, I'll tell you one thing in my organization, no offense to tier 1, obviously. I have good people from there also. But then again, these people, they have obviously had less opportunities in life. So now they are getting it and they're utilizing it to the fullest. They're performing extremely well. I mean, sometimes I feel like, wow. I mean, if I would have met that person 3 years back, I would have done something different to this guy, So I think that's one thing. I mean, I'm seeing a brilliance in tier 2 and tier 3 cities right now. So that's a very good thing for India altogether. So we started, as I told, in January 2021, and in March we landed one of the projects with one of the largest banks of India. That was a security project. Now there is a regulation to have an external assessment on quarterly basis through a certain paneled vendor. So security basically has a cert body through which you have to get affiliated as an organization. Then you can work as a security vendor for your government clients. So that year we got that project, and then we were like, okay, we want to do the assessments for this quarter through you guys. Now our team sat on it. We were very excited, and we didn't believe at first that such a young organization has got such a huge project. Initially we said, I mean, we had the opportunity in front of us. We said yes, we'll be able to do it, and with the masters in it, and we'll nail it, blah blah blah, all the fancy words we said. And then the internal meeting happened, and my team members were like, Shambhavi, I mean, ये बहुत बड़ा project आ गया है. Do you think we're capable of doing it? I was like, dude, don't doubt yourself. You guys are a few of the best security resources I have on this planet. So I had to boost up that confidence, and trust me, the kind of report they shared it, with that bank. The CISO himself called me and he said, Shambhavi, I have been in this industry since last 10 years, but then my God, the kind of vulnerabilities you have reported and the kind of report you guys have shared, that's so deep tech. And to my surprise, when the report reading was happening, your team was so much comfortable explaining each and every bit to my organization that they didn't get offended at small parts. They were very patient when we were asking some silly questions also. I mean, the kind of professionalism you guys are maintaining, that's phenomenal. So I would say that was first client testimonial sort of a thing I had over the call, and I was in tears. I was like, "Let me call my team," and that evening we had a party all night. So just because we got an appreciation from the CISO, we had a party all night. So yeah, that's one thing I think me and my team would never forget. So honestly, I've been lucky enough to have good people around me all the time. So I got right set of people at right set of time. I have been fortunate to be surrounded with many motivating people. So I don't think I've missed out at something. But then yes, one thing I would say that if I would have met somebody who would have helped me understand sales when actually I was into technology so much, so that time my thought process was, no, I'll not be able to do sales. I'm a tech person, and I would want to evolve around tech, but then sales, my god, is such a brilliant thing. And when technology and sales marry each other, that's wonders happen. So yes, I that's one thing which I miss apart, that if somebody could have told me about the importance of sales. Other than that, I think I was pretty fortunate of having a lot of people around me to give me a lot of good advices. So yeah. I think I can relate to this, because yesterday I was reading an article where I was just laying down and having a look at that article, and suddenly I woke up and I was like, wow. And the statement was that in last year, more than 1 lakh startups were registered, and I was like, people are doing something crazy in India.
Yeah.
I mean, 1 lakh plus startups, my God, and there are so many ideas out there. And out of those 1 lakh, I am definitely sure that 10% is definitely going to make it to the unicorns in the next 3-4 years. So the numbers and the stats say for themselves that the SME industry is definitely growing, and it's contributing to India in a lot much better way than it was in, let's say, 5 years back. So I think actions speak for themselves is sort of a thing I can say for this. And talking about the second part of the question, where I can contribute, I think every startup is contributing or trying to contribute a little in the progress of our country. So I would definitely want to contribute in terms of security by making India more secure space. We are working into offensive security. So I want that skill gap to lessen down in the next 3 years, where people take security more seriously in India, and we become one of the pioneers in the world, and show them that yes, we are nailing this field as well right now. So that is my future goal. I want to do something of this kind. I think that'll help India, reach a different stage altogether.